Yes, massive. Welcome back to Reggae Dancehall Vault. And today the subject we are touch upon is what happened to Early Black and what led him to start living inside of a cave. Yeah, man, Anthony Gordon, better known as Early Black. He had a monster hit in 1988, a song called Stuck. Everybody supposed to remember it. Well, unless you wasn't around at the time. It's a song we play everywhere. It play upon every station. But after this hit song, yeah, I don't hear nothing else from Early Black. And over the years, I wonder what become of this artist. Until one day I see an interview with Early Black done by Antrika Allardyce. And everybody, when you done watch this, go over Antrika Allardyce channel and get the full interview. Because I'm only going to some snippets and just some highlights. So when me done, go over our channel. But yeah, man, me get to understand, say, Early Black up on a journey, soul searching journey. And they kind of love out the music. And I'll change him name from Early Black to Heights High.
And I am not Early Black. I only use Early Black in the music industry. I leave the music industry. So I am not Early Black anymore. I am outside.
Yeah, man. Alright, Early Black I go tell you how him come up with this song here called Stuck. And then we just play the video for you.
I create this song.
Yes.
Stuck for some reason. It was influenced by a DJ named Skullman. Skullman was a DJ, used to DJ in the same melody. Not the lyrics, but the same melody and pattern. So I use that melody, create a lyrics by the name of Stuck on it. The first time I do Stuck on a stage show, it was a every Sunday night stage show on Adley Park Road at JJ's Garage. That was in 88.
Yeah.
Right. And the first time I touched the stage with that song, I have to do it about 10 times.
Whole place done over.
Everything. I couldn't believe. I was DJing over the years and getting a lot of forward. Not recording DJ, but DJ and sound system.
Okay.
But that night, when I do that song,
Yes.
when I come off of the stage, everybody who was there, almost everybody, not everybody, but almost everybody saying, you can record it, a good song for record, I say, okay.
Yeah, man. Alright, so the song here, Stuck, released in 1988 and produced by Dennis Starr and June Starr. And I want to say bless up to Big Daddy Leo for this video, yeah. Go check out him channel too.
Now this is not the dance to sweat up. This one called S-T-U-C-K, Stuck. Follow me the man. Hey. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Wine and go down, passy, wine and go down, passy, wine and go down and Stuck. Wine and come up, passy, wine and come up, passy, wine and come up and Stuck. Pine for your matey, pine for your matey, pine for your matey, Stuck. Pine for your enemy, pine for your enemy, pine for your enemy, Stuck. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Pine for a gal, if you know say a gal face ugly like a buck. Don't fret the pine for a gal, if you know say a gal a wear foreign old brock. Not true, you hear me say so lot of joke. Me a make me no want no fight flip rock. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, follow me do the new dance, Stuck. Come, flower gun come with the 1 foot skank, red dragon him a come with the duck. Ninja man a come with the pedal and a wheel, Early Black him a come with the Stuck. Up 3 girlfriend, Pat and Janet, one of them name Tough Luck. When them come a dance and I do the new dance, them a rampage dance and Stuck. As a entertainer, say me bleach pan sound and a beer night time me walk. Follow me do the new dance, new dance, new dance, Stuck. Follow me do the new dance, new dance, new dance, Stuck. England posse, watch the American posse, watch the Canada posse, them a stuck. Watch the Jamaican posse, watch the uptown posse, watch the downtown posse, them a stuck. Man and woman and boys and girls, I put the baby pants suckling and stuck. Fa 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 fa, follow me to the new dance, new dance, new dance talk. Fa 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 fa, follow me to the new dance, follow me to the new dance, follow me to the new dance talk.
Hold up now, man. Yo, a big tune, you know. Yeah, man, stuck. I one of them tune the way of the whole place going. Everybody are stuck. Zane, alright. As me that said before, after this song, yeah, me no hear nothing else from the artist. And what they wonder, I walk one. Well, Early Black, I go shed some light on that, so check it out.
I end up knowing this Rastaman
Yes.
by the name of Robbie Roberts, now known as Fire, and that was in a couple years past, but I remember that was about in 1995.
Okay.
Yeah. So Robbie Roberts was a Rastaman who used to love talk about Selassie. For some reason, I used to happy to listen to him till it reached a stage where I start to think about this Rastaman and how him talk and what he's saying. So it's like a part of the spiritual aspect now start to rise up in me. Because it really have to take a person of high spirituality to really connect with words like those. Because when he was talking to us in the studio, it wasn't me alone, it was other artists there and other people there, and they didn't gravitate to what he was saying. So I realized that it takes some form of natural spirituality to really gravitate and want to hear this Rastaman talk all the while. Just like our Christian want to hear the pastor talk, so they don't miss church. So at that time, I always want to go to the studio, and it's like from that time now, it's like music don't really interest me anymore.
Okay.
Music never interests me. I go to the studio, but just to listen, just to see that Rastaman and listen to talk. It make me, that really changed the thought of my life from there, that I start to lax, because first I was used to smoking pure cigarette.
Oh, cigarette?
Cigarette, yeah. I was smoking nothing but cigarette. I never used to smoke weed. But from I start to listen to this Rastaman and then now start to think about life in a different aspect. I just start to smoke weed and start to knot up my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where it started until I went into the hills, because I figure more or less that in the city it's too noisy for me now.
Okay.
And it's too crowded and too smelly.
Okay.
So before, noise didn't bother me, crowd didn't bother me, smell didn't bother me, nothing didn't bother me. But because of this transformation, I realized that more time when I go into a meditation, sound system playing, or people talking loud, or people cursing and all these things. So I decided that, okay, I want to go to the hills.
Yes.
I didn't have any hills to go to before.
Okay.
But I have parents who come from Clarendon.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, I have to find this place, Clarendon, because growing up as a youth, I realized that country people is more a warmer set of people, nicer set of people, place more cooler and whatever. So I decided that I want to go to country.
Yes.
Yeah. So I end up there and end up in a cave.
Yeah, man. So we see where the artist is there on some real soul searching and even fell out of love with the music. But I saw it go more time, you know. More time, you have to hold a deep medi and try find back yourself some of the time, you know. So I could check out some more away I have to say about living in this cave here.
I find what I want.
Yes.
Quietness, calmness, one-awareness, and all the good things that follow. So I was in that cave, and I have some family with the farming.
Yeah.
And one of my cousin, he give me a little piece of land and say, okay, being as you're going to be here, you can use up the land and farm where you want to farm on it. And I do a lot of farming. Not much, But whatever I don't farm, I get food from other relatives, family members. So when I look into, most time I carry food in my cave, and when I look in my cave and see food, all I do is just eat and drink and sleep and meditate. And I find it comfortable. I find it so happy. Most time I'm in the cave. You see all mangoes come up, bird come up, rat bat come, and everything was just friendly to me because my concept of living is start to change now.
So you said bird and rat bat and all these things coming and it didn't bother you?
No. How they should bother me, because that's what I'm saying now. Things start to change. Fear start to leave me. Because I start to, remember, I have all the time to start to meditate and think about life. When I was in the city, DJing or whatever, I didn't get the time to think about these. All I was thinking about is just music, money, girls, and all those things.
It sounds like at that time you start to get insane.
Insane? Well,
Yes.
most people who are not conscious of nature would say that. Because they, as I'm saying, when I was in the city, if I did knew somebody in that position, I would say that person was a mad person. I was in the cave for 2 years and 3 months, and it reached a stage where I am not interacting with people anymore. Not to say that I am fighting against no one, but to the vibration that flowing with me that I am so much happy with.
Yes.
I just stay in the cave 90% by myself. Right. And speech, it comes to a stage where speech start to leave me.
Same thing with the mad person. Then
Mad people, yeah, right. But I am not that type of person. Speech start to leave me consciously. Consciously, because I know the reason why speech start to leave me. I realize the reason why speech start to leave me, and it's a lot of thing about it.
What was the reason why speech started?
Because really and truly, this would be really a next interview by itself. But I am going to give you a little piece.
Yes.
Nature. When a person connect with nature, you don't connect with nature with words. But no, I am in the cave for 2 years.
Yes.
I don't have nobody to talk, no need to talk. Why I'm going to do? Get up and just, that's where you say I'm mad. Because if I would get up now and start talk by myself, you would say I'm mad. So I consciously see that I don't have any physical being people to talk to, so I just keep myself humbled. Let's talk and no talk and learn more. There's time that come that I couldn't tell you which day is which day, which month is which month. Because as I'm saying, I don't have anyone to talk to. I am not checking about time anymore and weeks anymore and day anymore. I am just living, just eating and drinking and just meds in the sun and just meds in life and just, so the months of the year, the days of the weeks are not there anymore. But when it touches Saturday, I know.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday, I know when it's Saturday and Sunday. Every time Saturday and Sunday come, I know. When Saturday and Sunday pass, me don't know nothing more. That was from 1996 when I went into the cave. And I didn't leave the cave until 98, 99. I leave the cave. That's how the journey of Early Black went to this journey of Heights High. More natural, more natural, more being a true person, more being a vibrant person, more being a happy person. And when I'm saying happy, I mean naturally happy. I don't buy my happiness. People don't make me happy. I happy through myself. So when people feel like they make me happy, I'm already happy. Money don't make me happy. Nothing don't make me happy outside of me. Everything that make me happy is within me and what I gather within me.
Yes. Early Black, who is now Heights High. Yeah, man. So we see the journey. And now we have a better understanding of why we never hear from the artist. And on the need for go check out the full interview over on Anchika Allardyce's channel. A matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can check it out. But before we sign out, I could play some more early black now. Alright, we have a song called Afi Count Out, released in 1989 and produced by George Lemon on the Photographer label.
Well, them talking about count out. Well, take my fatherly advice. If you don't count out, your woman burn you out. So me have to count out. Sure. So it no matter them where them a talk about. Every job and them a fit and count out. So it no matter them where them a talk about. Every job and them a fit and count out. Your light bill come and you no count out. You can prepare for your house in a blockout. Water rate come and you no count out. How the hell for your clothes when wash out? Me landlord come on because I'm mountain. Me went 3 months rent him out to kick me out. So me no matter them where them a talk about. Every job and them a fit and count out. Say me no matter them where them a talk about. Up to me early black me have to count out. Me have the girlfriend she name Marie. If me not count out me know she go and burn me out. Me not go take the bun because it too hot. Me no want she there with the cut on or Kojak. Them ya young girl them no easy. As you queen them want one new frock. Take for instance them start stretching man. If you no count out them gonna New Kingston. So we no matter them where them a talk about. Every job man them a fit and count out. So we no matter them where them a talk about. Every job man them a fit and count out. Chop, liquor shot if your man a count out. Bam bam, water rate come him count out. Bam bam, light bill it come him count out. Bam bam, landlord him come it count out. So we no matter them where them a talk about. Every job man them a fit and count out. Because youth want shoes man you have to count out. And youth want clothes man you have to count out. And no mention the school fee that have to count out. The lawyers and doctors them have to count out. And the nurses and teachers them have to count out. Policemen and soldiers them have to count out. We no matter where them do, we no matter where them talk about. So we no matter them where them a talk about. Every job man them a fit and count out. We no matter them where them a talk about. Every job man them a fit and count out.
Pull up, Drone Tough. Alright, we have a next song called Come Back Baby, Mikey Melody and Early Black, released in 1989 and produced by Dennis Starr and June Starr.
Hey, yeah. Oh, na, well, hey. Last night I burned alcohol. I just went for a stroll. But when I returned, I saw this note underneath my door, stating that you never will see me again, 'cause no one will love more than you never will see me again, my friend.
Come back baby, come back baby, come back baby. What? Come back baby, come back baby, come back baby. You know I love you to my heart and the wish shall never part, but you left me in a misery. You make me can't sleep at night, me can't eat me dinner, much less me can't drink my tea. From the day you leave me, I feel like dying and I feel like fish out the sea. What? You know my waist gets small, my pants can't fit me, and my shirt get too big off for me. Everybody sing, come back up baby, come back up baby, come back up baby, baby.
I'll be taking this train, I'll be taking this westbound train.
Fire.
I will be going to a place where there is happiness. Yeah.
Because tears on my pillow, I'm like a weep in the willow from the day you left at home. What? Listen, the fork turn home and the map turn broom and the days cold like snow cone. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right, I just want you to stick by my side. No crying, no fretting, no bouncing, no boring, all those things I will abide. Everybody sing, come back a baby, come back a baby, come back a baby, baby, come back a baby, come back a baby, come back a baby.
Alarm pull. Yeah, man. Early Black at them. Bless up yourself in a artist. It's I. Much love and respect, my brother. But you don't know in a massive. We can go back in the vault, so we're so forward.